Over the last couple of months, every company that we speak to wants to harness the power of AI and data to transform their businesses and boost workforce productivity. As we speak, we are in the newest wave of AI technology, which is agents. AI has the power to be fully autonomous, working alongside us as an extension of our teams. Businesses in every industry and of every size are transforming to meet this moment. But as we step into the future together, let's remember what matters most. It's our customers. Since the time Salesforce started in 1999, we've had a single vision. It's to help organizations like yourselves connect with your customers in a whole new way. Now, the way that we do this is by giving you capabilities to deliver end-to-end customer journeys across their entire life cycle, from the time somebody is a prospect to the time that you onboard them, service them, and beyond. We also help you build a unified view of your customers across all of your data silos and data sources. Salesforce is the only integrated platform that brings together all of your customer-facing processes, data with AI to power autonomous AI actions in every CRM workflow and customer touchpoint. This is your processes and data across sales, service, marketing, commerce, and more. We enable AI agents and employees to work together to take coordinated actions with seamless handoffs around every customer in every workflow and at all times. What I would now like to do is spend the next couple of minutes taking you through a demonstration of the capabilities that I spoke about in the context of a financial services organization to show you how we can power differentiated customer experiences by bringing together CRM, data, analytics, and agents all on a single platform. Let me start by introducing you to Cumulus Bank. Cumulus Bank is an Indian private sector retail bank offering solutions for credit, wealth, insurance, payments, and so on. Let's now meet Shilpa Singh. She's an existing wealth customer of Cumulus Bank with an active portfolio holding. As Shilpa is starting her day, she receives a notification from Cumulus Bank letting her know that she's pre-approved for their new home loan offer. Not only is she served this ad, she's also having the ability to start onboarding from right within here. This is exactly what Shilpa was looking for. But before we see Shilpa's onboarding experience, let's pause and take a step back. How did Cumulus Bank know that Shilpa is the right candidate for this new home loan offer? It all starts with the national sales manager starting his day on Slack. As he's browsing through the latest Slack posts on company announcements, new product launches, investor reports, and so on, he sees that there is an update to the monthly business performance dashboard that he has subscribed to. He quickly is able to see disbursements in terms of loan disbursements that have happened across different states, regions, and branches, as well as product level performance too. He can see TAT or turnaround times against different product category. What catches his attention is that against the monthly target of 175 crores to be done, they're at about 62 crores. While usually this is not alarming, what is concerning, however, is what you see on the left, which is a downward trend in terms of the number of leads that Cumulus Bank is getting across all different sources. These are sources such as DSAs, marketing, self-sourced leads, so on and so forth. Historically, marketing as a channel has been the largest contributor to leads for Cumulus Bank. So the national sales manager knows that they need to boost their marketing efforts. He now quickly creates a Slack channel to bring the right cross-functional team to collaborate on the campaign that they should launch for their customers and prospects. These are folks from marketing, product, sales, and so on. They quickly get into a call to discuss the campaign offer, brief, messaging, and so on. And once they're ready, they're also able to seamlessly bring in a third-party creative agency that helps them with defining the creatives for this campaign. Not only can they provide their feedback on these creatives, but they can also drive the entire approval workflow from right within Slack. The campaign is now ready for launch. However, there is an important step to identify who should be the right segment for this offer. And this responsibility is given to Arjun, who's the marketing manager at Cumulus Bank. Now, the bank has a lot of data about their customers and prospects. This is data coming in across different products and lines of businesses relating to, for example, transactions, financial accounts, demographic and financial history, credit details, behavior data coming in from mobile and web, CRM data in Salesforce, data coming in from account aggregators and consent. Historically, it's been very difficult for Cumulus Bank to be able to consolidate all of this data to take action. But Arjun has the ability in Salesforce's hyperscale data platform through Data Cloud to now consolidate all of this data across different data sources to unify and harmonize and create customer 360 profiles. Once he's created this unified view of all of his customers, he's now ready to create a segment. For the purposes of this demo today, let's say Arjun is creating a segment of customers who have an existing wealth portfolio holding greater than 50 lakhs, who've done a transaction on the mobile banking app relating to rent, and have medium to high engagement score, as well as technology affinity scores. Once the segment is created, Arjun also is able to take the segment through cross-channel marketing journey through Salesforce's digital marketing capability. Considering that Shilpa was looking to invest her profits from her current investments, and because WhatsApp is a preferred channel of communication for her, earlier in the day, she was served this ad. She clicks on the link and is ready to start onboarding. She reviews the terms and conditions and authenticates herself via mobile number and Aadhaar number. Once the authentication is through via an OTP authentication, she's ready to start onboarding. What she notices is that all of the information that Cumulus Bank already has about her, as well as information coming in from third-party APIs, is already pre-populated, making her onboarding experience extremely seamless. She now only has to give in incremental data points and documents so that Cumulus Bank can now process her application successfully. Once she's submitted the details, she's presented with loan offers that are tailored and personalized to her. When she selects one of these offers, she sees that her loan application is now referred to the credit underwriter at Cumulus Bank. Let's now switch gears and meet Vidya. She's the underwriter at Cumulus Bank. She starts her day in the Salesforce console. Salesforce gives her access to the metrics that matter to her. For example, the daily disbursement calendar, total disbursements that she has influenced, as well as stat against different product categories. She sees on right that Shilpa's home loan application is referred to her. She clicks on it to now see that she has a comprehensive view of Shilpa's loan application across various data points, from demographic details to co-applicant information to documents that are submitted to property details to income and employment information, so on and so forth. All of this is available within a single screen, along with details of integrations that have been triggered, as well as the response to those integrations. Now, what Vidya needs to do is kind of, review all of this information to assess the risk on this loan application and provide her decision. Historically, it could take Vidya anywhere from a couple of days to weeks to review this information manually, but not anymore. She quickly navigates to the CIBIL Insights and CAM tab, and just with a click of a button, is able to now call on a generative AI-powered prompt that is able to now quickly summarize the loan application based on all of the data points that are available, as well as provide a recommendation on what should be done for this loan application. Now, the summary is coming in from data that's available in Salesforce, but also, for example, data that's outside of Salesforce, for example, their loan management system. This could also be unstructured data coming in from Shilpa's CIBIL report available in PDF format. She sees that Shilpa has a decent credit score. She's able to review her delinquencies for the last 24 months, look at her average bank balance, credit card details, so on and so forth. She sees that there is a custom score of 60 that this assistive agent has assigned to this application, and a conditional approval based on review of missing documents. So what Vidya, the underwriter, is able to do now is quickly request for and review those missing documents, initiate a video personal discussion from right within Salesforce, and when everything looks good, provide an approval on this loan application. That was very quick for Vidya. The moment the loan application is processed successfully, Shilpa gets a notification again on her preferred channel of communication, WhatsApp, letting her know that her loan application is successfully processed and she can now digitally sign the sanction letter. What an amazing experience for Shilpa this has been. Cumulus Bank has been able to proactively identify her as the right prospect for their new home loan offer, give her the capabilities through a digital self-service portal to complete her onboarding formalities, and equip employees with the right data and AI productivity tools along with assistive agents to help take a decision on this loan quickly. Now, the journey of Cumulus Bank with Shilpa does not end here. Through their relationship and tenure of their relationship with Shilpa, they're now able to engage her with personalized communication. And in this case, they send her out a financial wellness survey to capture her financial goals. Based on the data coming in from this survey, as well as data within CRM, they're now able to position the right cross-sell upsell offer as well as content. Not just this, Cumulus Bank is also able to give her her very personalized financial health score to let her know how she's doing against her financial goals. All of this is helping Cumulus Bank build Shilpa's Customer 360 view, which extends just beyond the demographic and contact details to understanding her financial accounts, her product white space, her engagement across different channels, as well as AI-powered insights in customer lifetime value, engagement score, attrition risk score, and so on. Let's now jump ahead in the future to a couple of months later. Yesterday, Shilpa was a wealth customer of Cumulus Bank. Today, she's a wealth and a home loan customer at Cumulus Bank. Yesterday, she was a happy customer. Today, she's not that happy. The reason for her unhappiness is that she feels that the interest rate on her loan application is high compared to what other banks have to offer. She's looking at a balance transfer. Now, this is something that Cumulus Bank is not aware of today, but they're always listening to their customers. So when Shilpa jumps onto the Cumulus Bank's website to look through knowledge articles related to steps to reduce interest rate on her current loan account or steps to do a balance transfer, this is automatically picked up by Cumulus Bank as an increase in her attrition risk score, and a proactive notification is sent out to her, again on her preferred channel of communication, WhatsApp, to ask her if she has any questions or concerns with her loan account. What can now happen is that since this is top of mind for Shilpa, she decides to engage because we were able to connect with her at the right time. Once she connects, she's connected to a Cumulus banking bot. This is no ordinary bot. This is powered by Salesforce's Agentforce, a generative AI-powered conversational and autonomous AI agent. that's able to take into context the conversation that Shilpa is having, as well as the details of Shilpa available within Salesforce, details available outside of Salesforce, as well as available within her unstructured data, for example, her loan agreement. And based on all of that, it's able to now reason, evaluate, and take the right steps. In this case, the agent is able to confirm her eligibility based on her updated BRE result and a credit score, as well as terms and conditions within the loan agreement. The agent is also able to transparently communicate that there will be 1,000 rupees that would be charged if her terms and conditions are approved. Once she gives the consent to proceed, the agent, because of the guardrails defined by Cumulus Bank, is also able to now create a case on Shilpa's behalf and assign it to the right service agent to take it forward. Let's now move ahead and meet Rishi. He's the customer service agent at Cumulus Bank. He too starts his day on the Salesforce console with access to metrics that matter to him. For example, the total cases assigned to him, average handle time, CSAT on his cases, cases where there were SLA breaches, so on and so forth. As he's working through his cases, he sees that there is a case that's assigned to him coming in from Shilpa Singh. Working on cases for Rishi has become very seamless with Salesforce because we're now able to push the right issues and service request based on his availability, capacity, and skill set. The moment he accepts this case, the entire context of the conversation and the issue that Shilpa is facing is now available within this case detail page, along with the steps that the service agent has to take to successfully resolve it and the SLAs that he needs to do it to ensure that we're able to provide a superior customer service to Shilpa. He sees that he now needs to bring in the right team members from the organization, which is your ops team member and credit head, to get their approval and make that interest rate reduction. With just a click of a button that you see on top right, he's now able to start the case swarming, and then the entire context of the case, as well as Shilpa's home loan application, is now seamlessly passed on to the right team members who are part of this high priority case channel. They quickly come in, collaborate, ask questions if there are any, and if they're not able to resolve it through messaging, they can also come in onto a quick huddle to discuss the options that are available for Shilpa. In this case, they decide that it's in their best interest and in Shilpa's best interest as well to give her that interest rate reduction that she's requesting for. So they go ahead and provide their approval. There could also be a scenario where an ops team member who needs to make this change in core banking system needs to come in later. They're now able to quickly summarize this conversation using Slack AI to understand what was discussed. The moment there is a Slack approval, the status on the case is automatically updated to reflect that approval along with the milestones getting completed. Now, because Shilpa is a high priority customer and this is a critical case, the system is intuitive enough to let Rishi know that he needs to now call up Shilpa to let her know that her approval has come through. From within Salesforce, he's now able to place a call to Shilpa, and once connected, can answer any questions that she might have for him. Because Rishi was able to successfully process her request and considering phone as an expensive channel, Rishi is also able to maximize this moment of engagement by presenting her with the right next best action. In the beginning of the demo, we saw a customer 360 that was available for all internal stakeholders. Salesforce goes a step further. All of those data points are now made actionable through AI-powered recommendations in next best actions or next best offer. Here, based on her spend behavior, her transactions, and other details, she's positioned a co-branded travel credit card with attractive reward points. She's absolutely thrilled and gives her consent for onboarding. In this case, a lead is automatically created. and assign to the right sales team member to take on. Once Rishi's conversation is done, he now has to go ahead and provide his disposition on the case. Rishi is not just working on one case, but multiple cases. Typically, it would require him to look through the case history to understand the context of the conversation and then fill out this. But now, with just a click of a button, he's able to get AI-powered recommendations on close summary and the resolution provided. Now, what we were able to see is how, Cumulus Bank was able to proactively identify that Shilpa was unhappy, bring in the entire organization, including an AI autonomous agent, to resolve her query, and then maximize the engagement that the bank has with Shilpa, and use that opportunity for monetization through cross-sell and upsell. So later that day, when Shilpa gets a feedback survey from Cumulus Bank, it's no surprise to me or to Cumulus Bank that they deserve a complete 5 on 5 star. With this, I come to the end of the demonstration, and I hope we've been able to tell you how we as Salesforce can bring in the power of CRM, data, analytics, AI with autonomous agents to power magical experiences for your customers.